Hello, I'm Bradley Griggs, co-founder and COO of Nave Analytics. And today we're going to take a deep dive into our analytics, covering our images and graphics for NaveGrow. So the first place that you would want to start out is on list view. Pick the field that you would like to dig deeper into and see our full suite of analytics. So we're going to pick the Midwest Irrigated and go over here to the right-hand side and click on Analytics. Now that the graphics have loaded, you'll see that we have 5 tabs up top. We have a soil moisture tab, crop water use, water risk, field health, and weather. Today, we will go over the soil moisture tab and the crop water use tab for this video alone. So let's get started at the top. The first graph that you'll see is water received. This will highlight the amount of precipitation that fell on your field and the irrigation that was entered. This helps keep track of the total amount of water that's been applied on your field, either again from rainfall and or the irrigation that you applied to your field. The next graph that we have here is field level soil water content, exactly what it says. This is a field level average of where your soil moisture is for the entire field. The solid blue line is the actual value of your soil water content. The slight grayed out part that's below and above the blue line, that is the uncertainty, which means that our assessment of where your soil water content is could be a little higher or a little lower than the blue line. So take that into consideration. In the background, you see nearing depletion, the kind of turquoise color, and then optimal being the green color and nearing depletion. The optimal is where you want to see your field soil water level depending on how you like to irrigate. Some folks like to see a fuller profile. Some folks like to see a profile that's slightly depleted. It also depends on the amount of water that you have available to apply. But this will be a really good graphic to help you plan out your next irrigation event. And then we also provide over here on the right-hand side in the purple box, a forecast of what your soil moisture will look like for the next week. Let's move down a bit to soil water content variability. This is the actual soil water content imagery that we're leveraging, and this will show you the variability of soil moisture within your field. As you hover over, it gives you a value for each pixel. We give you last week's current, and then we give you a week out of what your variability within your field of soil moisture will be. Here at the bottom, this is our probe simulation. This is what a lot of folks would be used to seeing if they were to use actual probe in their field. So what we do is we mimic it, giving you the 2-inch all the way down to 24 inches, maintaining your wilting point, and then showing you where your field holding capacity is. This graph is leveraged by those who are used to reading soil moisture probe data. All right, now we'll go over to crop water use. Again, we provide the water received. We provide this on most of the tabs just so you can see it every time you move around. Now we go to crop water use. This is the evapotranspiration. This could be used for those who like to do ET replacement irrigation and or just track how much water is moving out of your field through the plants. And again, we provide a forecast. And then we give you the variability of ET to kind of highlight which portions of the field are using up more water than others, and therefore could potentially pinpoint a problem in your field. So I would leverage this area. Again, we do previous last 7 days. We'll do the last 3 days. We will forecast 3 days, and then we'll forecast 7 days to give you a sense of where your crop is going to be and how much water is being leveraged. And that is all we'll cover for this deep dive into NaveGrow. The next video will cover the other tabs. Thank you.